Good afternoon. This is me, Sheila, Real Love McHoney, and I am about to make mac and cheese. I've been asked to do a little tutorial on this mac and cheese, and I'm going to do the best I can because I'm trying to get into this video stuff. Anyway, first thing I do is I boil my pasta, and this is going to be a big pan, so it's going to take a good bit of things. So first of all, I boil my pasta. You can boil your pasta, you can put a little water and chicken broth, or you can put all water and bouillon cubes. I use 2 cubes, and it's a lot, so I think I used about a gallon, maybe a little more than a gallon of water, and I boiled my pasta. I also made a cheese sauce. But the first thing I'm going to do is I put onions in my macaroni. Trust me, it may sound nasty, but it's really good. It gives it a really, it gives it a different taste. And like I said, you boil your pasta in chicken broth or do your bouillon. And I'm going to mix these onions up. It's nice and hot, so the onion's going to cook a little bit. May cook a little bit. Now on my stove, I have half and half, 2 sticks of butter, not margarine. I have a whole loaf of Velveeta cheese. And I also put like a half a bag of sharp cheddar. And I also have some cheese cut up. And I use sharp cheese, mild cheese, and I use pepper jack. So first thing, and I use 2 eggs, just 2. You don't need a whole lot. 2 eggs, 1 over here, 1 on each end. And you just mix this all together. You mix it all together. And I try to mix it quick because I don't want the eggs to cook all over, in one spot or whatever, because it is kind of warm. It is kind of warm. Now that's all mixed. Now in my sauce, I'm going to add my seasoning to my sauce. I'm going to use a little bit of adobo, because this has, the cheese have a lot of salt in it. I'm going to use garlic powder, and I'm putting this in my sauce. A little touch of accent. Y'all know I love accent. And people always ask, what do you put in your mac and cheese? A little bit of black pepper. And that's it. I'm going to stir that in. And let that sit right there. Now I'm going to add my squares. I think this should be enough. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to add this in. My cheese squares. Because you want it to be cheesy. I'm going to add a little more. This macaroni is going to be so good, because I'm not going to put it in the oven. I'm going to put it on the grill. I'm going to put it in the grill. On the grill, I'm sorry. Okay, now I'm going to add my sauce. And the sauce is made of Velveeta, half and half, 2 sticks of butter, and some sharp cheddar shredded cheese. Now, I don't want too much milk in it because I don't want it to take too long to dry out and cook. But you can decide how much milk you want to put in. I'll put a little bit more milk, not the sauce, but just a little bit more milk. It's half and half. And I do not measure, I'm sorry. I'm going to start measuring, and then I'm going to put the measurements. But for a big pan like this, I will tell you, you will probably need this entire container except for maybe a little bit. Just a little bit. Now, a little bit more milk, just a little bit. Now I'm going to stir this in real good. Now I think it's ready. Now I'm going to cover this with foil. And I'm going to put it on the grill for about 45 minutes and let it cook. And then I'm going to take the foil off. I'm going to take the foil off, and then I'm going to add some regular mild shredded cheese on top and let it cook for an additional 15 or 20 minutes, depending on how your grill is cooking. My grill cooks pretty good. I have an Alvaron made by John Haney. And those grills cook really, really good and really fast. So you got to be careful. So I'm going to cover this up. I'm going to let it cook for 45 minutes on the grill. And then I'm going to take the covering off. And I'm going to put the cheese on. And I'm going to let it cook another 20, 25 minutes, 15 minutes, depending on your grill. Or you can put it in the oven. If you don't have a grill, you can put it in the oven. But you get a real smoky taste to it when you put it on the grill. And I'm going to leave it open for the last 25, 30 minutes so that the smoke taste can really get into the macaroni. Just stay tuned. Thank you for watching, and I will show you the end result. Have a great day.